Hey guys, what's going on everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, ladies and gents. Welcome to LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2! This is going to be the customization video. Because of course, you guys are incredibly awesome, and thanks to your awesome support for the channel, I have been fortunate enough that the lovely folks over at Warner Brothers sent over a copy for the game and have allowed me to go on ahead and share some stuff with you guys early. Now keep in mind, I'm only allowed to share about 30 minutes of stuff, and I'm very limited on what I can actually show and discuss and so on and so forth. So if you're like, hey Bliss, why didn't you show this or why didn't you show that? There's probably a very good reason why I'm not allowed to do that, and that's because there is some limitations on me as far as what I'm allowed to show. Of course, before I even get to today's video, because this is going to be the longest of the 3 videos that you're going to see from me, I am going to go on ahead and once again thank you guys for the support on the channel. Again, none of this would be possible if it wasn't for you guys watching the videos and supporting them. So thank you so very much. I am not taking this for granted, and I do appreciate your amazing support. With that all in mind, though, ladies and gents, let's get to the customization side of things, right? So the awesome thing is that you can go to the customizer just by going ahead and pressing the main menu and then teleporting over there, which is pretty spectacular. Now, this right here is our customizer panel. Other than that, I don't know anything about the customizer, so we're going to find out together. Alright, so first and foremost, of course, as you can see, the theme for this particular game this time around is kind of very comic book based, because a lot of the designs are very much comic book inspired and so on and so forth. So I think that that was a pretty interesting idea, and I think that it came together quite nicely. So of course, like always, we do have the randomization option, which is pretty funny. So we can go on ahead and come up with our own ridiculous looking heroes, as you can see. Some of them funnier than others, some of them more scary than others, some of them more intimidating than others, and some of them just plain hilarious. So with that all in mind, though, now let's go on ahead and take a look at the specific elements that we can control. So this is like my dream for a customizer in a LEGO game, and they've executed it quite well. So of course you'll notice that a lot of the stuff is still locked for me, because I obviously have not completed the game or anything like that, but there is a ton of other pieces that you can go on ahead and unlock. Like there's Mantis's hairpiece up here, there's Squirrel Girl's hairpiece, there's the mighty Thor Jane Foster hairpiece. So there's a lot of options available. But the coolest part is that we can go on ahead and pick a hairpiece, and then also there are hairpieces that are color changeable. So these hairpieces down here are stuck the way they are. So like if I want this, that's it. That's the way it's going to look. But I could go up here instead and select one of these hairstyles, like, I don't know, let's say if I wanted to do this like clown hair, right? And then I can go on ahead and hit the square button, it looks like. And now I can, wow, dude, this is so awesome. This is going to be awesome. So I can actually go on ahead and rebuild a character, or build a character however I like. So boom, there we go. We gave him just Ronald McDonald hair. Then we've got faces or headpieces. The cool thing here is that these heads, they can actually change colors. So let's say I go on ahead and select this helmet. I can then go ahead and, oh my gosh, dude, the possibilities. I am so stoked. Seriously, this is going to be insanely cool. Just having the ability to have control over so many more variables is going to make it so exciting as far as what we will be able to design. I cannot wait. It is going to be ridiculously fun. There's some really cool headpieces here, like Gwenpoo, for example, or the Green Goblin there, so that's really cool too. And of course, I do want to point out that if you don't want to be spoiled on the game, this is just a preview type thing, so you don't have to watch any of this. It's to each his choosing, you know? Can I? Oh, I can't change the classic Shocker. Oh, that would be so cool if I could have changed the color of that. That would have been pretty brilliant. So we could go with like a blue Gamora head. That's pretty cool. Ooh, yes, dude, they let us change Spidey's head. That is awesome. So we could do like a green afro Spider-Man, because why not? Why would you not do that? All right, neck pieces, not as many options, but there's some still cool options available, like bandanas, beards, mustache, kind of an underbeard as well, which looks pretty funny. I'll give him the little bow tie. Why not? And we'll make it, let's make it black. Why not? Boom. He'll be super stylish, our character. Then we've got our helmets here. Now, of course, you have to keep in mind that if you're going to put on a helmet, that will... Oh my gosh, the chicken helmet. The evil chicken. That will affect a lot of the other parts that you're going to be using. So, for example, as you saw, as soon as I put the helmets on, what that did is it canceled out the neck piece and the hair piece that we had prior to this. So keep that in mind that as you do this sort of thing, you're obviously going to lose some of your customization. So I could do a robot Spider-Man. I could do a snake Spider-Man, which I think that's the exact helmet of, oh my gosh, what's his, the character's name from Ninjago? I forget now. We could do a bear Spider-Man, because why would you not want to do that? And then, of course, if we don't like any of the pre-made helmets, we can go up here and, for example, choose this generic ninja helmet or mask, and then color it however we see fit, which is awesome. That is terrific. Let's give him a baseball cap, maybe. Yeah, baseball cap sounds pretty cool. Oh, that's actually kind of neat, because basically whatever color I choose last, the color changeable stuff will be that color automatically. So, like, let's say if I pick orange, you'll see, like, if I go down here, this hat will automatically be orange. It won't be white. So that's really cool, actually. I think that that's pretty neato to see. So let's go with that. All right, then we have some attachments, which are basically like little shoulder guards and stuff like that. This would be cool for like a Batman custom. Oh, then we've got, oh wow, look, they even have Ronin's helmet. That's really neat. And then we could do just a generic little jetpack if we want. Or I think that might be Star-Lord's jetpack, actually. Whoa, look at that. Dude, that actually looks really cool. We'll keep that. All right, so then we move on to hands. The cool thing is that we can customize one hand at a time. So that's pretty cool. You can go on ahead and be like, hey, I want, I don't know, one hand to be black, and then the other hand, I want to be the green. So that's an option that you can go on ahead and execute, which is awesome. Or, of course, as you saw, you could change the color of both of them at once. So then we have the bodies, which is something I am very, very excited to check out, because I'm hopeful that the bodies have some colorization as well, because... wow, there's a ton of... wow, this is insane, dude. They gave us so many options. This is awesome. Okay, so as far as the body is concerned, it looks like you can't change the colors of the existing outfit. So, like, Baron Zemo's outfit is going to be Baron Zemo's purple outfit. But they did give us at least one outfit that you can go on ahead and select. Like, for example, a gold, a silver, black, let's say, I don't know, purple. So at least we do have the option to go on ahead and customize one of them to whatever color we want. So look, I guess it's better than none, so I do like that. Then for the arms, again, we have the ability to change the color of the regular generic arms, or we have the ability to go on ahead and select pre-selected arms, like, I don't know, let's say Drax's arms. That's an option that we have, so pretty cool. All right, so then this is something I'm very excited about. Dude, look at the amount of capes they've given. Whoa, okay, there's actually more than I even thought there were. So we can go ahead and rock a pretty cool looking cape here if we choose to do so. Like, let's say a nice black cape right there. Whew, that is looking pretty mighty fine, might I add so myself. Then we have hip pieces. Again, looks like the hip pieces also have one generic one, just like without any detail or anything like that. But again, you can change its color to whatever you see fit, whatever you like. You're like, hey, I'm gonna make this one, I don't know, brown or grayish brown or SpongeBob yellow or something. So there you go. That's pretty cool. And then last but certainly not least, this is actually something I'm intrigued by. So can I change? Oh, wow. Dude, this is actually really cool. Because I can make my own new pair of pants just like that. Like, you know, just by mixing and matching parts. Whoa, that is actually really cool. That is really awesome. So you could use, like, let's say 2 distinct colors that are going to clash with one another. Or you could do something like this where they kind of, like, you know, help each other out because they're both shades of purple. So I think that is so cool. Wow. Seriously, just think. I'm trying to think right now. Like, it would be really cool for, like, Spider-Man, like, different designs for... oh, wow. You could do really cool stuff with, like, asymmetry, you know? Like, asymmetrical designs could be really cool. Speaking of Spider-Man, there's Spider-Man leg right there. So we could use that if we choose to do so. Or we could use Thor's leg right there. Wow, this is really, really awesome. The fact that we have that is pretty sweet. All right, so let's see our abilities. So here we have our passive up here, which allows us to select either grappling, wall climbing, which is locked right now, techno access. So if we want to have like a genius type character, we can have that. Then we've got mind control, magic powers, cracked Lego walls, and then the deflect ability. So let's do the cracked Lego walls because that's pretty much super strength. So that's pretty cool. Here we get to select right now which ability do we want with our square button. Of course, that might be different depending on what console you're playing on, but we could go on ahead and select the tap ability to just be, let's say, I don't know, let's say shrink. And then the hold ability to be a targeted lunge, because why not, right? Then over on the circle side of things, tap could be... Oh, that's locked. That would be cool. Quick teleport, let's say. And then this one could be an explosion attack. Oh, wow. You can even change the colors, guys. That is crazy. Look. So I could put, let's say silver explosion. And then change its color to be pink. Did you see that? And then explosion style. Okay. Whoa, that was pretty menacing. That's pretty cool. That one's pretty sweet. I like the first one, though, best. And that is now completed as well. Then we have our X, which allows us to select, let's say, wall climbing, flight, or just the ability to double jump. Obviously, we're going to fly, because that's awesome. And then we could hyper jump if we want. So I either select or unselect, which is why you see those circles appear below our character. Those are all indicators of our character's powers. Now, for weapons, as you can see, we have double wielding hammers right now. Oh, wow. You can even change the color of the weapons as well. That's crazy. So let's say we give him a bow. Let's give him... Ooh, that's a cool looking bow. The compound bow. And then I could change the color of... Is it just the bow? Yeah, okay. So it's just the bow that I can change the color of. So let's give him, since the energy blast was pink, let's give him a pink bow. This is obviously not like a character that I'm like, oh, I'm putting so much effort into what this character looks like. I'm just showing you guys and exploring it for myself for the first time, the customization system. Invulnerable or standard? Let's go with standard. Oh, wow, we even have voices? That's really interesting. How do I check them? That's a funny voice. We'll go with that. Then movement speed. Let's go super fast. Oh, wait. Target reticle. Dude, this is crazy. You even get to control the target reticle. Let's go with the Spidey one. And then we have miscellaneous elements, such as the background image that we want for our character. So if I want to, let's say, put him in the background of the city. That looks pretty cool. And then we could give him a name. So it could be just... Let's call him First. Because it is our first character ever completed. So now, the thing I'm most excited about is actually being able to summon the character. So there he is. He can fly, as you can see, as promised. He can indeed fly, which is pretty brilliant. He can go ahead and do the short teleport. He can shrink. Dude, this is so cool. Seriously. I am genuinely blown away by this customizer. Like, it is incredibly cool. Of course, the only tiny little nitpick I would have for it is, like I said, the fact that we can't change the colors of anything. That would be really cool in the future if we could actually change the colors of any of the torsos. And then the other one would be, obviously, big figs. So, like, if we have a giant big figure, it'd be really cool to be able to customize them as well, which is not something available in this game. But you have to admit, considering where the customizer used to be and where it is now, it's night and day. Like, this customizer is so incredibly well done. So I cannot wait to jump into it and explore it further. Down in the comment section below, let me know what is your favorite component of the new customizer for LEGO Marvel Super Heroes 2, and also if you could go on ahead and smack that like button, that would be very highly appreciated. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I'll catch you all next time. Peace out. See you laters, alligators.